Good morning, everyone. I'm Nicole Tron from Nicole Tron Yoga, and you're watching Breathe with me. Thanks so much for tuning in today. This week, we are talking about refilling our cup. And you may have heard that phrase or that saying that you can't pour from an empty cup. And it is true, right? And we all know it to be true, but we don't always think about it, and we don't always think about refilling our cup. So I wanted to give you a little visual to start with today. So I have my little bucket right here. So this is my favorite mug, right? This is my mug with my initial on it, and it is filled with water. So what happens here is that we all have stuff to give, right? We all have stuff that fills us up. And over time, and especially right now, especially over this time, maybe you've been worrying about people, maybe you've been taking on other things. So I wanted to give you this visual of what it's like as we start to let go of things. Good morning. So here's our cup full, right? And so we start our day, right? And you have to take care of your family. Then you have to go to work. Then maybe you get a phone call from your extended family. You're stressing out about them, stressing out about friends that aren't near. You start to stress out about traffic. You start to think about all the things that you have to do at home, and so on until there's nothing left, right? So that's our empty cup. And so with that empty cup, what happens is eventually we need to refill it, right? And some of us think that we're invincible and we can keep going without it, right? I know I'm one of those people sometimes. So I have to remind myself that I have to fill up, because the next time that someone asks for help, I don't have anything to pour from, right? We've got nothing to pour from. So doing things like meditation, right? Breathing, maybe yoga, or even just taking a walk, exercise, all those things are going to start to refill so that you can better pour out, okay? So we need to remember that, and that was our visual for today. But thinking about that idea of letting yourself refill your cup, whether it's just taking a few moments for yourself or it's doing something bigger, committing to something bigger, whatever it is. So thanks, Beth. So we're going to do a little bit of movement today to refill our cup, to feel a little bit better. And let's just start now by sitting up nice and tall. So you can sit up tall, lengthen up through your spine. Good. And just start to roll your shoulders onto your back. Hi, Aunt Penny. I love seeing the names pop up. You guys can say hi in the comments. And then allow yourself to relax your shoulders and just start to move your head now, side to side. So just feeling that movement as you go. Side to side, feeling the sides of the neck, the tops of the shoulders starting to release. That's it. Good, and then come in and lift your chin and lower your chin. And these little movements, even though they seem really like inconsequential, they can really help to let you feel a little more relaxed and comfortable in your body. So it's important to let yourself have these moments, and then come in and just move your head in a slow, crackly circle. So whenever I teach this, and I probably teach it like a couple times a week, I'm always like, man, I should do this on my own. So know that you're not alone and not doing this by yourself. I feel like the only times I'm doing this is when I am teaching a class, and it does feel so good. And it's a reminder, right, to refill that cup. Change your direction. You know, it's okay to feel good in your body. I think sometimes we're so used to not feeling good in our body that we forget about that. All right, and then we're going to bring our arms up. And I want you to imagine like you're going to do a pull-up. Maybe you can do a pull-up. I can do like a half pull-up. And we're going to pull down and squeeze the shoulders onto your back as you lift your chest. So you're going to inhale as you reach your arms up. Good. Exhale as you squeeze those shoulders onto your back. Big inhale. Big exhale, squeezing. And let's do two more here. So just feeling your back body start to wake up. Good. Last one. Big inhale. Squeeze as if you're pulling yourself up. So use those muscles behind your heart center. And then come on out, and now roll your shoulders back, and it's going to feel pretty fantastic. That's it. Good. As you come back through center now, let's come in and do a couple of circles. We're going to go around and round, feeling your hips starting to release, letting your legs and your body start to soften into your chair. Feel your feet on the floor. Good. And then coming back around, we'll switch sides. So just going in the opposite direction. That's it. Good. Feeling yourself as you move, as you breathe. Perfect. And we're going to come in now and do a little twist here. So you're going to keep your right hand on your right knee. Inhale your left arm up, and as you exhale, just thread it through, bringing your shoulder towards your knee. So you'll inhale to open, exhale to thread. This is called thread the needle. Sometimes it's called cat in the cookie jar. Just twisting here as you move. Big inhale and big exhale. That's it. This next time as you twist through, you're gonna stay there and just let your shoulder work its way towards your knee. So mine is not, it doesn't go down all the way on this side. The other side it does. And just let yourself breathe here. Big inhales and big exhales. Let's take 2 more rounds of breath. That's it. Good. And then come all the way back out and roll your shoulders onto your back. Let's try the other side. So now your left hand stays on your knee. Right arm inhale. Exhale, thread it through as you bring your shoulder towards the knee. Big inhale and then big exhale. Let's do a few more rounds. Just threading through, reaching through and stretching with what you've got. So you might not be able to do that full range. Maybe your arm only goes up a little bit. Go with what your body has today. This next time as you come through, we're gonna stay there and bring that right shoulder down towards the right knee. You can even turn your head open to the left. So just feeling that stretch here. Notice my hand is still on my opposite knee. Take another 2 breaths. That's it. And then come all the way out and just roll your shoulders onto your back. Good morning, everybody. All right, we're gonna come on up to standing, do a quick standing stretch, and then we're gonna come in and do a little meditation. So as you're coming up to standing, remember you wanna come forward in your chair, leaning forward, getting those nose over the toes, and then come all the way up to standing. Come to stand, you can face either the back of your chair or the seat of your chair. And from here, we're just gonna come in and start to do a downward facing dog. So with your hands on the chair, you're gonna walk yourself back, stretching back through your hips, your thighs. You can wag your tail. Your feet should have about 2 fist distance between them, and your toes are gonna be pointing forward. So it's gonna be a big stretch here. You can bend the knees if you need to. In fact, let's all bend our knees and straighten the legs. Good morning. Feeling the back of your legs really lengthening here. That's it. My ankles and my toes are popping. And then keeping those legs stretching back, just begin to lengthen a little more. Maybe even let your head drop, your heart soften. Good. Come all the way in, and then we'll come back to down to your seat. So that nice long down dog, nice great stretch for the back body. All right. So it's a little refresher from the beginning of our video is that we need to refill our cup, right? We're constantly pouring out, so we need to refill. So it's our job as a mindful person to remember that and to take care. So as we come into this part now, this is one of those places where we start to refill, right? That movement, same thing. Movement can really help to restore us. Maybe you even feel a little bit better in your body. So now as we come in, and I find that after we do a little bit of movement, sitting and turning within is a little bit easier because you can start to settle. So allow yourself to sit up nice and tall. You can sit with your feet on the floor, or you can sit like I am, cross-legged. I know this isn't for everyone, but just finding that comfortable seat for yourself as you start to lean back a little. We're gonna come in and do a little bit of breath today. We're gonna take an inhale, and at the top of that inhale, we're gonna pause, and then we'll exhale it all the way out. Okay, so I want you to think about when you pause your breath, that you're not holding your breath, but that breath is circulating through you. Okay, so take a big inhale. Let's do a couple of without the pause first. Inhaling and exhaling, filling up and emptying out. You can inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Now we're going to start that pausing. So inhale, filling up. Pause. Exhale. Inhale fully. Pause. Exhale. Inhaling. Pause. Exhale. We're going to do 2 more rounds. Inhale fully. last round. Big inhale. Pause. Exhale. And just come back to your more natural breath now. Noticing how your body feels. Noticing what it feels like to have that cup filled back up. Every breath can fill it back up. So as you come back now, you can take a stretch, stretching out your arms and your legs, rolling your shoulders onto your back, good, and then bringing your hands back in front of your heart. So we honor this practice, we honor that practice of refilling, and so it might become part of our daily practice in all the different areas of our lives. We close today bowing to each other. I bow to you. Namaste. So thank you so much for tuning in. This has been Nicole Trom with Nicole Trom Yoga. So we have classes going on throughout the week. Our next class is Wednesday, so that's tomorrow at 9 a.m. And then I've got an evening class that just started last week at 7:30 p.m. on Wednesdays. And that also has a sleep meditation in it. So if you are looking for restoration, that's just another way that you can fill your cup, especially by getting the right amount of sleep. So allowing yourself to have that. So we will we'll have those classes on Wednesday, then the next class will be Friday at 9 and Saturday at 8. You can find all that information, my schedule, how to sign up, how to take advantage of the $65 for 30 days of yoga, and you can take advantage of that on NicoleTromYoga.com. Have a great day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Namaste.